Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the major problem which is nowadays is seen from the children's, adults, and in the old age also. That is gout. Gout and rheumatic pains are really kind of very difficult to distinguish, and when the gout happens, when your body uric acid is more, uric acid production is more, you get this kind of diseases. Okay, if you want to know the homeopathic treatment of gout, then this video is for you. Myself, Dr. Mika from Homeopathic Clinic. I am a practitioner of homeopathy from 5 years. I'll be talking one of the majorly used remedies in the gout. First one is causticum. Causticum is mainly given in the chronic rheumatism people who is having chronic means what you call it as long time they are been suffering from this kind of disease, and arthritis also will be giving causticum. And we also give when the pains are in the more during the night time than during the daytime, means when they are resting the pains are more. The people who say that their pain is more during the night time. And also some people also complain that there is so much of cracking tension in the knees. When you get this kind of symptom, you can think of causticum. And some people also say that there is an stiffness of hollow kind of tension in the knees, and they also say they are very painful during the dry cold winds and fine in the nice weather and cold weather. And they're also better by heat of the bed. When they go to the bed, they are better, but when they are resting, the pains starts. Okay, if you ask me for what potency you should be taking, causticum 30 morning, afternoon, and night. As it is for chronic gout, you can take it for 1 month. Or if you want any kind of help, and if you really want to know the treatment and everything, just go and visit the nearby homeopathic doctor. Next one which I'll be talking is calcarea carb. Rheumatic pains, we give calcarea carb mainly. The patient always complains of sharp stitching, as if there is something which is beating them, and it also starts after exposure to wet. Rheumatism on account of bony growths. There is extra bony growth in the calcarea carb patients. And weakness of the extremities means the lower legs will be so much weak, you can see how much weak it is. Swelling of the joints will be there, especially in the knee pains. And working in water, any person who is working as an homemaker or worker like housekeeping like that, who is having so much of work in the water or getting wet, that time you can think of calcarea carb. Next one is benzoicum acidum. Rheumatism and gouty pains in the patient suffering from urinary troubles, means the patient is also suffering from with uric acid in the urine is more than in the blood. Then also you can think of urine contains several deposits and high color and smells like urine smells like urine of the horse. It's very smelly. Pain often changes the position from left to right or from this side to that side, any kind of thing. And always try to change the position so that the pain also kind of get a little bit reduced. Next one is You can also think of Berberis vulgaris, not Berberis aquifolium. Berberis aquifolium is for the skin related problems, but vulgaris is for the rheumatic pain in shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, legs, and feet. Neuralgia under fingernails with swelling of finger joints. Pain in the heels as if standing on a nail. That kind of pain will be there as if they are walking, putting the nails under. Pain in the balls of the heels on standing. Next one is calcarea force. Calcarea force is also given in any kind of pains. It helps us to reduce the pain mainly. Rheumatism worst during the winter. During the winter, the pains are more and better during the summer. Stiffness and the pain with cold and numb feeling. Buttocks, back, and limbs go to sleep. Colchicum autonomally. It has a specific power of relieving the gouty attacks. The parts are red, hot, and swollen. Tearing pain worst in the evening, at night, and from touch. Sharp pain down left arm, gout of the heel. Shifting rheumatism is also seen in the colchicum autonomally. Next one is Kalikab, pain in the knees in the old age people you can think of, and it may extend to the hip of the knee. And you can also see that pain in the limbs, arms and shoulder, wrist joint, everywhere. The pain is there. You can always think of Kalikab. Lidampal. Lidampal is also given for the pain reduction. Pain travel from below upwards means from the lower part of the body. Patient feels very chilly, yet he does not like to be covered as his pains are better by cold. In chronic cases, the fingers are very kind of cold and the pains of the fingers is very severe. They cannot even hold the pen. That kind of thing you can think of Ledampal. Pain of the joints, especially on small ones. Joints are always swollen, hot and pain. Cracking of joints, worst warmth in the bed. Next one is pulsatilla. Pain in the joints shift from place to place. It generally due to changes associated with the menstrual cycle. The patient has a tendency to become emotional and tearful. She desires sympathy and consolation. Is worst in the evening and night and by lying on the painful side. Next one is natrum fos, rheumatic arthritis, cracking of joints, pain in the wrist and finger joints. Its use in alteration of natrum self. Next one is radium bromitum. It is very useful remedy in the chronic rheumatism or arthritis. Severe pain in all the limbs and joints, pain, ankle, shoulder, arms and hands, finger, toes, hip joints, everywhere. That is Rustox. Gout worst in the damp and rainy weather. Pain increase from rising from sitting position or on the first motion and becomes better by walking or sometimes and increases again on taking a long walk. Rheumatism due to suppression of perspiration, pain in the nape of the neck and tearing pain in the tendons, ligaments and face. These are some homeopathic remedies which are really helpful in the treatment of gout. If you are suffering with a chronic gout, you can just go with the treatment by nearby homeopathic doctor. If you really take help from an homeopath, there will be no need of taking the medicine again and again, because the gouty symptoms comes in the winter and goes in the summer. If you think that that was the treatment, no, it should not come on season change also. Then only you had went through complete change or complete cure. Thank you so much. Please to like and subscribe, and don't forget to press on the bell icon so that whenever I put a new video you will be notified.